Hello everyone and happy Thursday to you. So today, I know I've hyped it up all freaking week, maybe even the past week and a half I feel like. But today I have part one of an absolutely insanely good bins haul. Insane. I know over the past 2 weeks or 2, 3, 4 bins hauls, I've been saying this is so amazing, this is so good, this bins haul is just fantastic, whatever. They're nothing compared to this one. This one is so good. There is luxury, there is really nice Anthropologie and Free People. There are new Bolo brands I've never heard of. There's good vintage, there's tried and true brands, so much good stuff. We got good shoes to start it off with. This bins haul is how I feel the bins used to be back pre-Janine 19, if you know what I'm saying. Really good. Really good when we would go every time, and I feel just to find luxury. There's multiple luxury pieces in this, and they're not just some old Sonia Ray Kell skirt. No, these are good. So we're gonna jump into it pretty quick here. But first off, I hope that you guys enjoyed the thrift with us that Ryan and I did. It was so fun to go thrifting with him. As I said at the end of that video, I feel going thrifting with Ryan is so few and far between now that I really do cherish it when we are able to go thrifting together. It's just so much fun. And also, this is another one of the videos where if you would like to leave us a question about our lives or 2023 or the wedding ceremony we had, the wedding we're about to have, any questions about the dogs, about my brother, about my mom, anything, please leave them below. The Thursday before the 28th, so the 26th, we are going to be doing a Q&A that is mainly personal life focused because we've had so many life changes over this past year. I mean, it can be about our businesses, but probably not anything specific how often do you share? If it's oh, how are you balancing a business with school, Ryan, or something, that's different. I don't think we're gonna really dive into technical business stuff this time. Maybe that'll come up more at the end of the year or early next year or something. For now, we just want to catch up with you guys. It's been such a long year of so many changes, so many big life events that I feel we've had the slightest disconnect from you guys compared to the past, without being able to do premieres as often. We haven't been able to do a live we've wanted to do. There hasn't been the time for me to check my DMs. If you guys have questions, please leave them below. You can do that in this video. You can do it this What Sold Saturday. You can leave it in the old What Sold Saturday. I will be reading them and trying to collect them all, so please feel free to do that. But anyways, that's not what we're here for right now. Let's jump into the haul. And I'm gonna start off with these shoes that are right in front of me, and then we're gonna start with one IKEA bag of this stuff, because yes, I have 2 freaking IKEA bags of stuff. The bins were that good. I was there for a long time. Also, I think literally all of this is listed. So if you're interested, it's listed. So starting off, a really cute pair of boots. These are some suede lugged platform heel boots, and these are actually by Dolce Vita, as you can see right here. Now Dolce Vita can be an Anthro sometimes, but it's not always. If it's a cute style like this, I don't really care either way. And this one is actually not from Anthro. It's called the Helena. These are a size 9.5. Stunning. And I do have both. I don't know why I'm only holding up one. I do have both. They're in great shape. There's a few scuffs right here on the trim. Nothing that bad. So trendy, so cute. If I'm gonna find a Chelsea boot this year, I would love for it to be lugged like that. So that's perfect. Then a pair of shoes that I felt I just couldn't skip because they're not that heavy. And this is the season for a shoe like this. So we have these Sam Edelmans, and these are some suede, just mules. They have been worn. They're definitely not brand new. The suede is in great shape. These are size 10. They're called the Paris, and they are real suede. But again, I just feel it's a classic shoe. And it's the perfect season. Everyone loves a mule for fall, so I couldn't skip them. I kept debating, and I was Jack, why? And also, if you're gonna throw them back, just consign them. Don't throw them back. So I do have those listed actually. The other pair of shoes I'm actually keeping for part 2 because I'm trying to keep it a little even as to what's in what video. So the luxury stuff will also be dispersed, but the good shoes are dispersed. The good Anthro and Free People's dispersed. It's all these are gonna be pretty even part 1s and part 2s. So next up, we actually have a set. And this is a velvet velour set, and this actually is a men's piece. And this is a brand that I do really like to sell. It's called Minimal, MNML. These are a size medium. These are the jogger pants to them. So they have a side stripe and they zip at the ankle. They are black velvet. And then the jacket, of course, matches to a T. I do need to like re-lint roll these, but that's okay. So size medium, minimal once again. And this is the jacket top to it. I think Minimal only makes men's clothes and it's kind of like a streetwear brand, but they're decently pricey. I'm trying to think of what I'd compare them to. Like, they're not luxury, they're not expensive. I wouldn't even really call them designer, but it's decently pricey. And it's only, I think, sold online, so it's harder to come by and you can't just like go buy it in the store. So I do like to pick it up if it's a cute piece. Next up is a new Bolo brand to me, and this is a Robe Bolo brand. Ryan had just taught me one. I don't remember what it was called, but it's not the same as this one. And when I found this, I thought this was that brand, but it's not. Anyways, this is Parachute. So Parachute is, I believe, just a robe company. And all their robes are like this. It's like a slubbed cotton fabric that they use. It'd be very comfortable, very nice, like post-shower material. Mine is missing its belt, but I love this like wine currant color. They actually have pockets to them as well. And I don't know, the fact that it's missing the belt doesn't bother me that much. This is a size medium and it is a woman's robe. I think they're all women's. And then there's one kind of area at the bottom of like the right side that's slightly like pilly and a little bit of some threads. I did sweater shave it, so it looks pretty good now. I still did note it because like it is there. There's no holes or anything, but I thought that I definitely should note that. These I actually picked up for me and they don't fit. They're vintage sizing, so they don't fit me. These are Gap. These are really, really old Gap. I don't think there's a year. 2000. Talk about Y2K. These are from May 2000. I did not know that. These are Gap boot cut 100% leather pants. They are a 30 by 30, though I would say they're more like a 28 by 30. They are not a 30. I usually wear 29, and these do not fit me. So these are some amazing brown leather boot cut pants. I wish these would fit me. These are so cute and they'd be so good with like a cowboy boot or like just any boot and some kind of like black shirt or something. So I have those listed because they didn't fit. Next up are some more pants. These are Urban Outfitters and these are size 29. Some girl at the bins came up to me and she's like, do you want these? I'm gonna throw them back. And I was like, yes. And she's like, oh, you don't have to like pretend you want them. If you don't want them, just, you can throw them back. And I was like, yes, I want these. Are you kidding me? They're literally checkered, like a checkerboard. Checkered flare, like bell-bottom pants. These are amazing. I love these. They are 2 shades of red with this like navy blue, almost black. So there's like a pinker red and then there's like a red. So it's not exactly checkerboard, but it's pretty close. These things, like, look at that flare. Amazing. I love them. They're so cool. Then, Mother. See, this is a good, like, this bins haul's already amazing. I'm not lying. It's so good. Mother. So these are some Mother jeans. These are the Looker, because that's like the only kind of Mother jeans I find. The Looker and the color is Here Kitty Kitty, which is a little strange. But these are a size 28. And I'm actually listing these very low for Mother, as in like $30, $35, because there is the slightest bit of spandex wave there. I normally skip anything with any spandex wave, but these are Mother, so I still pick them up. But I'm gonna mark them really low because I just don't really like to sell stuff with spandex waves. But even though when you wear stuff with spandex waves, usually it just stretches it back out and it disappears. So that's why I couldn't skip those. Like, how do you skip Mother at the bins? I mean, if they were ripped or something, or spandex waves everywhere, yeah, I'd skip them then. But then we have some Madewell jeans, and these are really cute. They are newer because they have the fair trade labeled there. And these are actually the high-rise slim crop boyfriend in size 24. So I wouldn't get these at a normal thrift store because of the size 24. And I also don't really like crop jeans, and I usually don't really like boyfriend jeans. But these are a really cute wash And they actually almost slightly flare, I kind of feel like almost like a boot cut. They're also not super cropped or anything. They'd maybe be like an ankle length. Plus they're from like 2021. I'm sorry, if you heard any of those text tones, hopefully they are stopping now. Talking with my aunt and uncle about our wedding. So there's a lot of texts coming in. Next up is this beautiful, I was gonna say handmade, but if this is handmade, it's done really well. Vintage short apron, like skirt apron. Are there different, like mini? Do you call aprons like you would with a skirt? Like, is this like a mini apron versus like a maxi apron? But it's a tied cotton apron with beetles and butterflies and all kinds of bugs on it, all over it. I'm such a sucker for this. It's so saturated in color. It's so beautiful. There's this scallop trim all throughout. There's pockets at the front. So cute. And obviously like an apron's one size fits all. So I don't have to worry about like it not being available for basically everybody. So cute. Then we have Aretha Athleta, and it's not just Athleta, it's tall Athleta. So this is a large, tall Athleta, and it is a camo sweatshirt. Of course, it has the usual slightly pilled, washed Athleta feel, but they all do, so that's okay. Love me a tall. Camo is kind of timeless, so I think that this will do well, and if it doesn't, I can always consign any of my Athleta. Then we have a really, really nice Free People piece. This is so soft. This is Free People. It's a size large too, which I feel like is not common with the Free People. This is a big ol' open cardigan in this beautiful like raspberry red color, which of course red is like the color of fall 2023, so that's great as well. It has big pockets at the bottom. And what is it? This must be like alpaca or something. So soft. It is 87% alpaca, 13% nylon. So freaking soft. Yet it's like not so heavy. So it wouldn't be like hot. It'd be warm being alpaca, but it wouldn't be like roasting hot because it's like a little bit thinner. That is so nice. I would totally get that at like a regular thrift store. Next, we have a Sundance piece, newer Sundance label size medium. This is like a Henley sweater. This is another piece I was like maybe gonna skip, and then I was like, Jack, but you're at the bins, why skip it? Like, it's fine. So it just has like, I don't know, the lightest pilling to it. And my thing with like white knit when it's pilled, I just feel like it shows up so much more, like you can see it. But it's really not that bad. Like, look at that, it's not that bad. I just like, I was getting a little picky with this, and I was like, oh, but the pilling. But it's really cute otherwise. This like micro button detail I feel like is slightly Y2K. Also, I think this is some nice material, I think. Yeah, it's like a silk cotton blend. It's really soft. And it's not like shrunk or anything. There's no wool in it. So I don't really know why I was like almost not gonna get that. Next, we have a luxury piece. Though this is not one of the ones I'm like hyping up because this is like a slightly more boring luxury piece. But I mean, it's luxury at the end of the day anyways. This is a little like suit vest jacket, and this is actually by YSL Yves Saint Laurent. It's printed all throughout, and a lot of times these vests actually don't have labels in them anywhere, not even in the pockets or anything like that say the brand. This one does have its size in here, but usually they don't have like a brand label in them, because I have found a Dior one like this before too. So be sure to check the lining on these little like dress up vests if you see them. But vests are so popular right now with the girlies and stuff that I think this will do well. I'm obviously not going to market it like hundreds of dollars because it's older, it's dated. They don't even go by YSL anymore. They go by Saint Laurent. So I'll market $65, $70. And I think it'll do really good. Then, we have a good Madewell. A really, really, really good Madewell. Like when you find Madewell, this is what you hope it is. So it's Madewell and it's size 2X. Great, 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 great size. And it is the cutest mock neck, squishy, stretchy, plush, psychedelic animal print, almost like a camo sweater. There's the slightest bit of pilling to it, but because it's so busy, you can't see. Also, it's like, I don't know, it's not bad at all. It is so soft, so nice. I was very excited about that one. That is so cute. And it's rare that you get excited about Madewell, so that doesn't happen much anymore. Then, we got a dress. This dress is by a brand called Bowen. I would like assume is maybe how that's Bowen. It's a size 10. And this is a really nice like cotton floral printed dress. When I looked up these dresses, they are really expensive. They're like almost $200 and they're just really nice cotton printed dresses. This is actually one of the prettier ones that I saw and the comps were decent. This is no like Daughters of India situation where I'm suddenly going to tell you in What Sold Saturday that this sold for like $175, but I could see this selling for over 50 based on comps, so I thought like why not? It's also super light. It's also a style that the consignment store would take if I'm stuck with it, so I'm not too nervous about having it or anything. Then, oh yes, see, this is like when you find soft surroundings, this is the soft surroundings that you hope that you find. So this is soft surroundings size XL. And it's new with tags, great size, new with tags, and it is so freaking cute. This is such a like Free People Anthro looking soft surroundings, which is like the only kind that I like. Puff sleeves, floral embroidery throughout with like lace detailing, kind of like a boxy square neck, which is like really trendy. It's actually really soft. Come on. Like, that's soft surroundings that I would get at like a consignment store or a regular thrift store. This is not like as exciting, but it's still cute. This is J. Crew, size extra small. It's just this very classic puff sleeve ribbed top. Ribbed has been super in. The whole normcore kind of plain sweater thing has been so in. I thought that I would get this and list it myself. I could end up consigning this, but I'm gonna try it for a little while. It's really cute. I wish it was a bigger size than extra small, but beggars can't be choosers. Bin pickers can't be literally choosers. Like, I'm not making custom orders, I'm digging in a bin of clothing. I can't really pick what size I want. Then, this is such a good haul. This is such a good haul. Like, I accept this award on behalf of Ryan, who couldn't go with me, and me, who had a blast shopping for this stuff. Thank you very much. So, J. Crew Cashmere has been my go-to lately. When I find J. Crew Cashmere of any age, I am like, yes. And then in the bins, it's even better. And if it's a newer label, it's even better. So this is J. Crew Cashmere, size medium, cute AF, little Y2K style V-neck, micro button, kind of wing cap sleeve sweater. Slightly almost cropped length or right at your waist. Come the freak on. This is like exactly the vibe of what I'm trying to sell this fall and winter. When I found this, I was like, yeah. Oh yeah. I found J. Crew Cashmere like every time I went to the bins lately, and I hope it never stops because it all sells within a week. Literally, it sells so fast. I love it so much. Now, buckle in. Now that we're like halfway through the haul, I suppose I can show this. Buckle in, hold on to your butts, as they say in Jurassic Park, and get ready for this one. So if you don't know this brand, absolutely write it down. We've talked about it a couple times, but I don't know if everyone's caught it. It is a Laurel Piana. Laurel Piana is like one of the most expensive brands I would say that exists. There is Hermes, the Robe, and Laurel Piana are like top three, I would say. I mean, there's some that are close, but they're so expensive. This is a size 50, which I think is like a large, or honestly maybe even an XL. And this is the cutest little blue V-neck classic sweater, kind of a balloon sleeve situation going on, kind of a balloon bodice situation going on. This is cotton, which obviously is not as good to find from them as wool, but I am not going to complain about finding Laurel Piana. 100% cotton on this little cute tag, and the other side just has cleaning instructions. I mean, a Laurel Piana cotton sweater still retails for like $650. Their stuff is so expensive. So the retail on this, probably $650. It's slightly, maybe washed. I wouldn't even call that pilly, just like washed. Doesn't matter to me. I'm just gonna list it a little over $100. If it was wool or like new condition, I'd do way higher, but I'm gonna do like 115, 130, maybe 150. Oh, I have found Laurel Piana one other time at a Savers. It was like a puffer coat. I've never found their wool. I would love to find their wool or cashmere or something. But yeah, Laurel Piana, So expensive. If you didn't know it, please write it down. It's so good. Next, if you watched the Thrift with Us that just went up on Tuesday, there were 2 J. Crew pieces at Unique that I said were like my staple go-to J. Crew pieces. They were too expensive there, and I pay up for them, but not as much as Unique was asking. This is one of them, and I found it in the bins, and it's like Barbie pink. It's so cute, and it's a good size. So this is J. Crew Mercantile, which is factory, size 12. I don't really care what label is in this coat. I just care that it's this coat, and it is the pink city coat. These things are so nice. They make them under like every line, and I think like the main line J. Crew probably uses more wool than the factory stuff, but either way it's like the same coat, just different fabric contents. This definitely still has a lot of wool in it. Let's see. This is 46% wool, and the one under the main line might be like 80 to 100% wool, but either way, so nice. This color is so cute. I just had to depill it a little, but this thing looks so good after I depilled it. Not to pat myself on the back, but size 12 in this color. This is such a good find. Like, I would totally pay 20 bucks or something for this. Like, I list these for, what do I list these for? A lot. They go for a lot. They're like $250 to $300 new. They're so expensive and so nice. I love a J. Crew coat, to be honest, or jacket. Like, their blazers do so good too. Next up is a sweatshirt. Without even knowing the brand, it's such a cute sweatshirt with that like wave going across it. It almost looks like a sound wave. This is actually Patagonia. And I've been having even worse luck with Patagonia lately than ever before. This is a size small, and I think it's a woman's, and it's really cute. Like, if I'm gonna find any Patagonia, this is a Patagonia I wanna find. Like, very modern, very classic, could fit many different just aesthetics and style of people. Just, it's pretty plain, but it's like kind of interesting. So I was very happy to find that. Next, we have a vintage blazer in this really fun print, and the brand is even the Jogger Set, so it's like meant to be. This is a size 14, vintage 14. I would almost say like maybe an XL would want to wear this, because usually nowadays you want blazers to fit kind of oversized to be more stylish. So I'd say a size XL could pull this off well, but it's a multi-color houndstooth and plaid blazer. It has 2 buttons at the front. It has pockets, no big bulky shoulder pads or anything. Super, super nice. It actually isn't wool. It's just kind of like a felt, which is interesting, but I mean, it feels like vintage wool either way. Next up, we have another blazer and another J. Crew piece. So this is this stunning red J. Crew vintage blazer. I don't even care the age of J. Crew blazers. They all do good. The old ones, the new ones, all of them. This is really old. It's like a green label. I don't even know when this is from, but it is old. And this thing is wool and cashmere. It's a size 8, so it is a woman's blazer. At first, I thought it was maybe a men's because I didn't really pay attention to the button side, but I just thought the fit and stuff was maybe men's, but no, it's actually a woman's. So it's an oversized cashmere wool red J. Crew blazer. Ugh, such a good piece. Something I would totally buy from like an actual thrift store. So nice, so perfect for the season. Let's do my other blazer next. Oh, okay, so this is another vintage one, but it does have a brand to it once again. This is a vintage men's. It's this like, once again, plaid houndstooth print. It's in a really cool like green Shrek ogre color. And it has 2 buttons at the front again. And this is actually really old Banana Republic, like really old. I don't even know this label. The original travel clothing. So this is super old. This was a men's small. So I like that too, that it's like a smaller size. It is 100% lamb's wool, like bougie. So nice. I don't even care that it's Banana Republic. I've been having such good luck with the vintage blazers lately that I literally don't care what brand they are. I will pick them up if they're like a fun print and a good size. So I think that'll do super good. 2 more pieces for this part of the haul, and they are both leather and they're both jackets. So they're both leather jackets. This one is so nice. This is a black leather jacket, and this is lamb leather, which is the leather jacket I wear all the time is lamb leather. So soft. Oh, it's so soft. This is actually an older vintage jacket, and it is by Kenneth Cole, New York. So it was like the main line Kenneth Cole. I don't really know where that was sold or if he was ever like that high end of a designer, but this is really old. So if he used to be good, this would have been really expensive back in the day. Even the buttons say Kenneth Cole on them. But the fact that this is lamb leather, I just could not skip it. It's originally a size 42 men's. Yeah. 42 men's. So I would say that this probably, again, like an XL woman would maybe want to wear, and it would be oversized a bit on you. So soft. Or like even like a large men's would probably really, that would fit really well. I just can't get over how soft it is. And last is another leather piece, and this one is so cute. A color I never see. And once again, a leather jacket. And this one actually is kind of a blazer. This one's a 42 also, so it'd probably fit the same, like if you were like an XL woman's. This is this like mahogany, kind of like brown. I've had it folded or else there's not all these crinkles in it. Brown, like 70s like leather blazer. There is no brand to this at all, and all it says is size 42. It's also made in Korea, so it is really, really old. But this thing is so cool. If you wore these with those brown Gap leather pants, oh my gosh, that would be the coolest thing ever. So there are some marks to this. I mean, it's a 1,000,000-year-old leather jacket, so there's definitely like inconsistent like coloring to the front, but there are like a few marks where maybe the leather just got kind of like scraped or something. There's not many. The shoulder kind of has some rub wear. There's not many, but it definitely is something worth noting. But with something this old, like you can't get mad at that. Also, I kind of like the inconsistent color look to it. I think it looks better. It looks older and more kind of like worn in and vintage. I just think that that's really nice. This one has the slightest bit of shoulder pads to it. Giant pockets in the front. This one is kind of hard for me to not keep, but I'm not going to because I have a lot. And I just got another coat, and I don't even want to know how many coats I have right now. Here, I can tell you a bit more about the sizing if I just try it on, even though I have a sweatshirt on and I'm under studio lights. So this is gonna be hot. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you could probably be a woman's large or men's medium, and this would fit great. The Kenneth, even though they both say size 42, this one still seems a bit bigger. I would say with this one, men's medium or woman's large, it would fit really, really nicely too. Look how like structured those shoulders are. I like it. It's so nice. If this didn't sell, like, I would never donate it or just get rid of it. That would absolutely stay with me. But I need to try to sell it. I don't need more jackets or coats or anything, so I'm gonna sell that. Anyways, that is all that we have for this part of the haul. Like I said, all of this stuff is listed. I think the only thing I don't have listed yet is the minimal track set, because I just hate trying to list sets because you have to take like 2 pictures and combine them, and that's just so much work for me. Can't handle that. That's just too much work to ask for from me. So I don't have that listed yet, but honestly, by the time you're seeing this, I might, or else just tell me if you for some reason want that. But the rest is listed, and this is the beginning. This is just the beginning of this amazing haul. Like I said, I pretty evenly split it. Part 2 next week on Thursday. Same time, same place. Correction from Mike and Ike, Mike and Jack. So no, part 2 is not on Thursday. Part 2 is on Tuesday. So it's just a couple days away, because next Thursday is the Q&A, Jack. Duh. Hello, Earth to Jack. Brain not functioning. Mike's is functioning better, right, Mike? Okay, fine. Just as good. Literally just as good. Debatably better. No. Oh, no. No. Part 2 is better. I just remembered some of the stuff. Yeah, no. I think part 2 is much better, actually. So sorry I made you sit through this and then told you part 2 is better, but part 2 is even better than this. I gotta go. You guys are probably like so bored of me. Okay, so I'm gonna go. I'm actually gonna film part 2 now, and you guys better join me next week, same place, same time, to see part 2. I will see you guys on Saturday with Ryan for a regular What Sold Saturday, or I will see you next Tuesday, or this Friday on the second channel, or next Thursday if you just only want to see hauls. Either way, I will see you. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.